since I played a little bit, I figure I'd talk a little bit about the guitar. Now for your pickups, you're gonna have the DiMarzio injector, and the bridge in the neck, and you can have an Area 67 in the middle. And the way they design them is you still get that single coil sound, but it doesn't have that hum, that tip, you know, the 60 cycle hum that single coils usually have. Now, how I got this guitar is a pretty interesting story. I actually won a trip to Paul Gilbert's camp up in New York, in Big Indian, New York, and while I was there, he gave away one of his guitars, and sure enough, I actually won one. You know, it was really cool experience to go up there, and it's actually a really cool guitar. It's really great. It's made in China, but you can't really tell because it's constructed really well. Now the neck itself, let's see if I can give you a little bit of a shot of it there. It's actually pretty meaty, so it's pretty thick for being an Ibanez, because you know a lot of Ibanez necks are really flat, but this one's pretty thick. But it's actually really comfortable. It's actually not that doesn't really hurt your hands all that much. You got the big Meshuggah-esque headstock. That's what I like to call it. Now, the thing that's a little bit different than most guitars that kind of throw me for a loop is your knobs right here. You actually have the tone right here, and you have the volume right here, which is different than most guitars, because mostly you have your volume right here, and the tone actually does do a good bit on here, because these single coils do tend to be a bit bright. So normally what I do is I'll dial the tone back a little bit to give it a little bit darker sound, like when I'm doing these and stuff. Your pickup switch, your typical 5-way selector switch. Got nickel frets. Overall, I mean, it's a very comfortable guitar. I mean, it is kind of an odd shape. You don't see this kind of shape every day, but it's very comfortable to play. If you're a fan of Paul Gilbert, anything like that, definitely check this guitar, because it's very versatile. It can do everything from blues all the way up to super shred. So thanks for checking it out.